Look at the history of espionage in the United States. Cuba is the only country that consistently has implanted and embedded spies in our system without even paying them. We had an ambassador, a U.S. ambassador, who ended up being a Cuban spy and was recently convicted. We've had them penetrate the highest levels of the Defense Intelligence Agency. Belen Montes was one of the single biggest intelligence failures on the part of the United States and one of the biggest penetrations we've ever had in our system. So, and then on the influence front, if you look all throughout Latin America, every communist left-wing insurgency that's destabilized governments across the region, every single one of them over the last 40, 50 years has found its support, its help, in many cases its birth from a Cuban influence operation. So it was an important report just to highlight the role they play in our country, a very negative role.
Okay.
I like this comment from my tube for you too. Says Cuba is 17 hours away from having the bomb.
Most likely. Now, Politico is reporting that the U.S. is sending more intelligence assets into Cuba. According to reports, they say such intelligence moves could portend actions ranging from a U.S. military operation to stepped-up efforts to turn Cuban officials or ordinary citizens against the regime. Does this sound familiar to you? It is exactly what we're doing in Iran right now, either military violence or incite regime change. Okay. The report that Marco Rubio is referring to is this one here. It's called Cuba, the Capital of 21st Century Communism. It was released in July.